guys, it's Shelby. Welcome back. Today I'm making a decorative pillow for my couch with a couple items that I found at the craft store that caught my eye. I'll link everything you need down in the description if you want to make it yourself at home, along with my socials. Please give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more DIY tutorials, and we'll get right into it. So for this project, I'm making a pillow, so I need a pillow. This one, actually one of the tassels is missing up in the corner, you can see that, so it makes it a perfect candidate. A black t-shirt because I want it to be a black pillow. Some fishing line, I just did 15-pound test. My strip gems. These are just like cheap, stretchy children's pearls that I got in the party section for super cheap. Some big sparkly gems, some scissors, and then a sewing machine and black thread, which is not on camera because I haven't set it up yet. Here's the idea. First of all, I'm going to take off the remaining tassels because they're just going to get in the way and we're missing one anyway. Now we're going to take out my shirt, but I'm turning it inside out. And I'm going to put the pillow inside of it. And I made sure to get a very large shirt so that the pillow would fit. And I'm basically going to line up one of the seams, the one without the tag, on the side there, because that's going to save me a seam that I have to sew. Basically right to the V-neck. Right to the end there, and then maybe call that 4 inches on the inside. So take it out with those very, very professional measurements. So it's still inside out, and I'm just gonna go whew. I think I had like 2 or 3 inches, so we're just gonna try that. It's gonna be like rough measure it, and we'll just go like about there. It's a pillow, it'll squish if it's not exact. Now I'm just gonna cut off close to the seam, so my seam's here. I've got all this extra fabric and I don't want it just like bunched in there, so I'm just going to cut close to the seam. One of the beauties of turning this inside out is no one will ever see it, so you don't have to make everything like super perfect and like, you know how I'm cutting this and it's still a little ragged. Whatever. And then I know I don't want the tag on there, and I know this side was a little bit big, so I'm just gonna kind of rough measure about how far I need it. So I've got like that much extra space, so I'm just gonna cut it probably like here to be safe. And then I'm gonna stitch. So the problem with this is like the idea is stick the pillow in and turn it inside out, but I don't know how small I can squeeze that pillow, but I bet I can stitch it at least halfway, which will look better than not. So we'll do that. Right, moment of truth. Now we're gonna turn this right side out. Get rid of all the little fuzzies. There. So this is my little pillowcase. Stunning. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna make it look a lot better than this, but it's a good start. Take my pillow and smush it. Maybe I should have just left this side completely open, but I didn't. So that is our pillow. Nice, black, fully covered, very squishy. It's perfect. Next up, we are taking the big gems, at least one of them, my fishing line, a sewing needle, which I did not show you earlier, and the next step. And basically find the center of your pillow right there. take your fishing thread. I know this is gonna make me wish I had a thimble. I bet I do somewhere actually. It's okay. And just straight through the center. Oh no, my pillow's thicker than my needle. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Is that center? That's not center. Come out center. Haha, look at that. I love multi-purpose tools. Okay, so that's basically center. And it's even pulling the threads through. Love it. And then I'm gonna take one of these gems. And that's going in the center of our pillow. Pretty, right? It's kind of like that. Poke it down through as center as I can get. Flip it over and try to aim for this. That's pretty close. There we go. Yep. So the multi-purpose tool definitely helped me pull the needle and thread through the pillow. You're going to thread it back through a couple times, secure the bead on, and then just cinch it really, really tight and tie a knot. And that's going to pull the bead through and create a tufting in the pillow. That's what it ended up looking like. It's really pretty. You can kind of see the tuft on camera, but because the rhinestone's so reflective, it's almost a little bit difficult. There it is. So yeah, it turned out really great. This is a good base. We're going to keep decorating with the plastic pearls that I found. These are perfect because they were really cheap and they're stretchy, so if you put your head on the pillow and kind of like misform it a little bit, the pearls aren't going to snap. They're just going to follow with your head, which is great. So what you want to do is, I started in the corner. You could probably start in the center if you want. Just get a piece of black thread and just stitch the end of the pearl necklace to the end of the pillow. I'm going to be fastening mine in 4 separate places because I want it to be able to move around a little bit. It's really important to fasten them pretty well, so I went back and forth with the needle a couple times. So I do the same thing in the center of the pillow, just kind of back and forth under the fabric, and then around the necklace, tie a bunch of knots to secure it into place. And like I said, I'm going to tack it down in 4 different places, so I move to the sides next. And just same thing, back and forth under the fabric. Just make sure that you get that necklace secured really well. It did take about 5 minutes for each of the necklaces to get them down securely, but once you switch from one side, then you just go right to the next. All right, so this is the last side. I'm going to move through this pretty quickly since you've already seen how to put on one necklace and get it secured down. So I'm going to secure this one down, and then we'll just kind of fly through the other 3 necklaces going on to form a flower shape, which is what I was going for. So basically my only goal in stitching the next 3 necklaces onto the pillow are to then make them look somewhat like the first one did. So when I'm sewing the outer sides of the necklace to form the petals, I want to make sure they're about as wide as the first pillow. That's it, all 4 done. It's starting to come together. Next, I'm going to be taking my strip gems and deciding where I want to put them on the pillow. I will be securing them with my E6000. Just take off a strip that you think is going to fit. Helps to pre-measure it, lay it out, and stick some glue on the back of it. Make sure that you get each gem individually because that's going to help it stay on the pillow much better. And then just very, very gently put it into place on the pillow. The thing is, this is black fabric, so if you lay the glue down, you'll be able to pick it back up right away, but you will always have that mark. So just make sure that wherever you put it is exactly where you actually want the gems. There we go. So that is the first one done. I'm basically just putting long strips of gems down the center of each of the petals. Just glue on the back of the gems like normal. It also helps with strip gems because you can count how many gems are needed and just rip off the same amount of gems, and your strips are always going to be the same size, so you don't have to worry about your gems being kind of lopsided or a different length each time. So I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. We have 1, 2, working on 3 real fast, and then we'll lay out 4, and then the final touches of the pillow after that. So when your petals are all done, next I chose a much smaller strip of gems. There were only about 6 on them, and I'm putting them in between the petals. It's a square pillow, so I want it to have a little bit of bling all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, just fasten them real easy. Alright you guys, so this is it. That's how it turned out. It's super cute. That's it on our couch. Our couch is red, so I love the black and white kind of gem contrast. I hope you like this video. I'll list everything you need to make it down in the description along with my socials. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up if you like the video, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more DIY tutorials, and I'll see you soon. Bye!